Good morning. My name is Mark Krikorian. I'm Executive Director of the Center for Immigration Studies, a think tank here in town that examines and critiques the impact of immigration in the United States. One of the most important parts of enforcing immigration laws is weakening the magnet of jobs that attracts people here in the first place. That's always been seen as key. It was a key part of the 1986 immigration law that swapped amnesty for the illegal population that was here for the first time ever, prohibiting the employment of illegal immigrants, because until 1986 it was explicitly permitted to employ illegal immigrants. No disrespect to the congressman's home state, but it was called the Texas proviso, not by coincidence, where harboring illegal immigrants was illegal, but the law specifically said that employing them did not constitute harboring them. That changed in 1986. The point was clear the decks by legalizing the long-term illegal immigrants, but making sure to set up a situation where we wouldn't have this kind of situation in the future. Well, that didn't work out, and because the problem was the lack of follow-through. And that story of the past 30 years of how the ban on hiring illegal immigrants has not really been properly enforced is the topic of the book whose author we're going to hear from today and have some comments and thoughts on it. What Happened to Worksite Enforcement, A Cautionary Tale of Failed Immigration Reform. Jerry Kammer is the author of it. He is with the Center, a former Pulitzer Prize-winning reporter who, again, no disrespect, Congressman, but he sent Duke Cunningham to jail. And he's been writing about immigration for a long time because he was a reporter in Arizona, a reporter in northern Mexico. He has deep knowledge on this, and the book is not just kind of a rehash. He actually did a lot of new interviews. This is no one's really done this, spelling out in detail a narrative of how worksite enforcement has failed over the past 3 decades. The book is available on Amazon in hard copy and Kindle. And talking about both the book itself, but also the issue more generally, are two people who really are uniquely placed to know what they're talking about. Congressman Lamar Smith represents the 21st Congressional District in Texas. He's now chairman of the Science Committee in the House, but has been chairman of the Judiciary Committee, chairman of the Immigration Subcommittee, has been on this issue, has been the go-to person really in the House for something like 3 decades. Was the person driving the bus on the 1995 and 6 immigration legislation from the House perspective, that if it had passed, we'd all be in a lot better situation than we are today if it had passed the way originally it was conceived. And our other guest is Dr. Lindsay Lowell. He's at Georgetown University and was research director at the Jordan Commission, the U.S. Commission on Immigration Reform, that whose recommendations, quite frankly, like I said, we'd all be a lot better off if they had been implemented. And he's worked on labor migration issues and enforcement of labor laws related to immigration for much of his career. So what we're going to do is start with Jerry, and then Lindsay's going to give some thoughts, and then the congressman has to bolt. He has a time commitment, so we're going to have the comments, and then we're going to get to Q&A, as much of that as we can get in.